Hello, this is Falterfire, and today's video is going to be another variant of a deck that I was playing a lot of right as beta started. And so this deck is built around a very simple concept, which is that we are going to pick a spell, and we're going to play as many times as possible, and we're going to repeatedly redraw it using Spell Scry and Potent Augury, which used to be called Future Sight and Potent Augury switched rarities, and then the effect on Potent Augury changed to what Future Sight used to be. So my guess is that this will change it back to being Future Sight before beta goes to live, but we'll see. So we're on Caitan because then we get to have 6 card draw options for drawing spells, and we get Shifting Focus, which is pretty good. We need one more mana card. We need 2 more copies of one more mana card. I think Focus seems reasonable. Although Strenuous Focus may be better. And then, so one of the notes here is because we have Battle Posture, we are also drawing strikes. So if you look at strikes, there's a very obvious choice for what our go-to strike is. This may end up being a bad choice because it does cost 2 mana. But I think it'll still be worthwhile. And then our spell is going to be Jolt. So this will shock us, but it'll be fine. I'm sure we won't at all have any problems with that. I think we do want Strenuous Focus instead, just to be safe in terms of extra mana. And then let's see what else. So in the card pool, I'm not going to use Echoing Bolt. It would be incredibly powerful, but I don't want to do that again. It feels too much like cheating. Increasing Mana seems good. Twin Ritual seems good. Spry Vigor seems good. Renewing Ray is an option potentially for a spell to scale, but I don't think we want it. Blood Visions is fine. Heroic Recovery doesn't do enough for us. I think we do still run Sanctity, although it's not particularly amazing. What else? Royal Coffers for the draw. Descended Madness because it just draws. The reason I don't want Ancestral Memory is that I think it gets us too close to Fatigue, and Fatigue hurts us too much. Bouncing Bolt is not the worst choice, but I don't think it's what we want, but it might be. I'm trying to think what else we would take. Burn Fatigue isn't the worst. And let's go with Frenzied Rage. I could see that being useful. Arms Race, because we do have strikes in the deck. We do have a strike, rather. I don't think we need Cultivate. Incant doesn't focus. I don't think we're going to be able to play, but we're going to be able to get extra mana from, but it's worth a shot. Man Ritual seems fine. Hunt seems fine. Predator's Focus, Precarious Draught, Runic Focus. Surprise Attack. I think there's a decent chance Sanctuary ends up being valuable. What else was I looking for? Draw. So we're going to take Increasing Visions and Contemplate and Regrowth and Brainstorm and Overthink. That all seems reasonable. Oh, and then we also want those 3 because we will take extra copies of them. And we want Blazing Ritual. And then what else? Oh, Increasing Assault is a potential choice to swap to. I think that's the only other spell that we would consider as our... Oh, we need... Oh, duh. We're missing some stuff. We need these 2 as well. And I need to cut a couple of cards to make space. Overthink is pretty expensive. We can cut that. Mana Ritual is good, but requires thinking, but I think it's still good enough to justify. Regrowth requires thinking. Oh, we already had, we were at 30. We're good. All right, so we'll see how this goes. This may go terribly. I haven't tried it yet, but we will find out together. This seems like a Phoenix Feather and extra supplies run potentially. We need a name for the deck. This is... This is BOGO. Buy one, get one. Because we're already doing 2 main strategies in one deck. I don't know. This one, sure. So our priorities are, of course, to upgrade our 2 payoff cards. All of these are pretty good. I do want more mana, I think. I think Arms Race helps make that one strategy a little better. None of this does a ton. Rookie Hand Cannon isn't the worst. Let's see. I kind of like just taking a whole lot of events and get a lot of chances for bonus whatever. And I think that our starting deck is fine as is. So yeah, we are going to shock ourselves a bunch. But it's totally fine. Should have done that. Yeah, I could have won this turn if I had used the cannon. Goodbye. Okay. More potent auguries, sure. Hey, there's an upgrade. I think we will start with the Jolt because we're going to draw that more often. Hey, that is incredibly good luck. There is both of our upgrades right off the bat. Let's go and do this because I think we are going to get there on it. Let's bop you. Kill you. And just damage you. We are shocked, but we don't really care. It is technically possible. No, it's not even possible for us to draw a hand that doesn't have any payoffs. We are too high on payoff count. Contemplate helps us find more cards. Masquerade Mat. Oh no, we want Instant Accelerator. Just works well with everything we have. Let's see. I think we actually pitch... No, we are going to need some mana. I think we pitch that. So we're going to start by getting critical. You're going to... And make sure this works properly. So we're at 28. This should trip all of these. It does, but it doesn't highlight those. Let me... Alright. Let's actually get this out, because I think there's a decent chance that we are going to get to it this turn. So yeah, we are shocked. I should have gotten this out to get the stance swap. It didn't matter. Okay. 20 ritual is good. I think we probably want Lucky Die, just as a way to help us find our win conditions more easily. Upgrading these doesn't do anything for us. Upgrading Arms Race doesn't do that much. This is an okay upgrade, but I think Potent Augury is probably our highest priority upgrade because it just makes it cheaper and makes our spell stronger, which is very good. And I don't think we have any cuts. Our deck is just all gas all the time. We didn't luck into the third upgrade, but I can't complain too much. We'll take more max mana, sure, because we don't really want to upgrade anything. This was a very, very, very good area one. Oh man, that's just absurd luck. I want to upgrade the Twin Ritual at some point. That's probably going to be next. Okay, so we're going to play this, and then we're going to use the Instant Accelerator. And then we are going to use the rickety hand cannon. And there we go. I think we take more mana. Absolutely, we'll take the Cursed Horseshoe, we'll upgrade the Twinning Ritual, and then we'll go back to upgrading Potent Auguries, and we are just moving. Let's see. I think we go up this route. What are we fighting? We're fighting Emerald Dragon. So if we don't win on turn 1, we are going to take a lot of damage from Emerald, but I don't think it's a huge deal. I think it is worth using that to go ahead and get this out. This guy's going to be a jerk. But we do have a decent number of spells. We can actually do this. This actually does work out very well. Very glad we're not fighting a Ruby Dragon at the end of the map, though. I think we take... This is a tough choice. I think we take the Brainstorm. Just go event. Now we have to do this fight. That's unfortunate. Okay. I think that's what I want to copy. Okay. Now I will Instant Accelerator. Draw more cards. Let's see. There we go. All right. Got kind of close there, but it worked out. This isn't... That actually is okay. Vindictor will help if we actually end up taking damage at some point, which there's a decent chance we will. We will just rush away from them. We don't care about that. Ooh, Chimera. Yeah, we'll fight a bonus Chimera. We are just getting incredibly good luck overall, I would say. Alright. We can draw into that. We're now in Spell Stance. We can... Try and think through what I want to do for the rest of the turn. Basically, I'm deciding if I am using this, and if I'm using this first. I think I am. Because I was hoping to find whatever, and I didn't, but that's fine. Let's see what else we can find. This is a little bit unfortunate. And then we just, yeah, we're just going to eat a bunch of damage here. It's fine. It's obviously not my favorite thing, but I think we should be able to manage. There we go. And yeah, the instant we don't win on turn 1, especially if the enemy's attacking on turn 1, we do take a lot of damage. More Twinning Ritual seems good. Sure. Less damage taken by attacks, because the plus 10% spell damage doesn't mean much when we are doing what we're doing. I think we will upgrade the other Twinning Ritual. And then I think we are moving. Okay. I don't want to fight 2 Drakes, so we're going here. Let's see what we get from this. It's a little bit unfortunate. I maybe should have taken the Sanctity so that I could more safely use that one thing. Let's see. Get those out. The extra damage. Okay, we're good. Chunking through hits. Precarious Draught seems good. Potent Augury is also good, but I think we just kind of need enough mana to make sure that we can keep paying for fatigue, especially once we start using these things. So now we're fighting Chimera again, because the last Chimera was the bonus event Chimera. I think we want to draw more cards. It's just a matter of how we do it, because I don't know that I want to explode. I think I'm fine with exploding, actually. Let's Accelerator. Okay. We are going to, yeah, we're definitely going to explode. But it's worth it because we get a whole lot of damage out. And then I think we do actually want to do this, because I think we'll draw enough to justify it. And that'll give us, yeah, another jolt. Pitch that. And there we go. Descent doesn't seem that useful. Royal Coffers is okay. We do kind of have to upgrade it, but that's fine. This doesn't seem like... actually, that seems very good. Mask of the Wicked seems great. I want to upgrade Royal Coffers, I think, to make it cheaper. But actually, Potent Augury is also cheaper, and then we get the value out of it. I may cut the Royal Coffers. Do I? Yeah, I think the Royal Coffers is the worst card right now. We are going to dodge this Drake fight. We will take... I don't think we want anything out of this, but we'll take the fight anyway. Because we're not cowards. And who knows, we may get even more upgrades. Alright, let's work on killing... Tough choice. Who do we kill? You, I guess? Let's see. I think I want to draw more cards. But not quite yet. Alright, we didn't quite get all of the crits to get this kill immediately. Well, Horseshoe. It's actually very good. This will be upgraded. Or this will be the improved one. Point that one there. This one's probably going to go at the back one. Oh, we should use the Accelerator probably. Just to get a little bit of extra value. This is going to do 22. That's not quite enough damage from it. But, well, either of these crits, it'll kill the front one. So I think that's what we're going to do. Yeah. And we explode slightly, but that's the only downside. And then we just need to find any way to kill this last one, which wasn't attacking last turn. Goodbye. Alright, we get an extra rest, which is fine. More battle posture. That helps with the increasing stab. Alright. So we have to play this first. Go ahead and use the Accelerator. Oh, right, we're going to just stack up Vengeance. And this is temporary, which means that the real one is in the deck. Let's go ahead and get that. Let's, I guess, hit you. Get the real increasing stab back. Kill you. And just barely explode. More Arms Race, probably. Well, Mana Ritual is also pretty good. We'll go with Mana Ritual. Yes, we'll take more crit stats. So this means we're now at a base 30% crit chance, which means we get to 80% with a shifting focus, which is nice. Yeah, I don't know that we need to cut anything. Like, Mana Ritual does require us to think, but I don't think that's the hugest problem. I think we are moving on. Another event. More upgrades. Love to see it. Upgrading the battle postures in the spell scries doesn't do anything for us, but we will take the take this upgrade maybe, or this upgrade. I think this is better because I don't think we care that much about the extra turn. So just getting extra mana out of our shifting focus is nice. Okay, let's see. We're gonna brainstorm. I think this is a decent time to use the instant accelerator. Well, is it? Yeah. No, here's what we're going to do. We're going to stab into arms race, into jolt, into accelerator. There's a decent chance we pitch those and this to Lucky Die at some point, but not quite yet, I think. Let's get this back. And then draw it again. Fatigue is going to start counting up. And now thinking, yeah, let's do that. So we're now very fatigued, but I think that's worth it. There we go. Get got. Dragon Form is tempting, but I think Burn Fatigue is the card we want. Because that'll draw us into a lot more spell draw. So, because Dragon Form, what Dragon Form does for us is nothing actually. I lied. Dragon Form is bad in this deck. Dragon Form is bad now in general, I think. This is potentially useful, but I don't know how easy it is for us to hit actual 0. And we have other card draw trinkets. So I think we're just going to go with the Blessed Belt because we do get value out of it. This going cheaper, I think, is a solid upgrade. Although, really, I should have gone with a mana upgrade, but whatever. Let's roll. Okay. So, we're going to go through events again, because just events are easier. And then we will go through here, here, here. Basically, it depends on whether or not I want to wager on whether I want to try and find Paladin. Because if I do, then I can go here or here. Let's just take all the events. Okay, let's draw some skills. And then draw our strikes. So we're going to go bonk. Bonk. I don't think we're actually going to get a great chance to use the accelerator here. Let's redraw our spell. I should upgrade the Cryptic Ritual. Oh, I should get that out. Yeah, we're just going to, I think, get overwhelmed by fatigue here, unfortunately. We can at least kill you. And do damage to you, even though we're not going to get that kill. And then, yeah, let's do this just to get the shuffle and the extra bonus. And then, yeah, we're just going to take some damage here. Which is unfortunate, but it happens. Kind of surprised that we're getting turn 1 kills as often as we are. Oh man, that is so close. That'll do. I like the idea of getting more mighty, actually. Although more potent auguries is also very good. The one downside to drawing the strikes is that it does cost us mana. Sure, we will take more free upgrades. This is still only Mighty U1, which is not great. This upgrade I don't actually like because it draws us closer to fatigue. That upgrade seems okay though, because like it ends the same number of total extra cards, but draws closer to fatigue is to be more specific. This seems more valuable than this in terms of saving us from turn 1 damage, although that could be wrong. Are there any cards we want to remove? I don't know that there are. Let's, sure, take a buff. And now, this starts. See what we draw. I think we just pitch the expensive one here. We can draw a spell. Mana Ritual. We just are stockpiling extra copies, which is fun. Mana Ritual. Cursed Horseshoe. Cryptic Ritual. Let's go Jolt into Mana Ritual. Piercing Stab into Arms Race. And then we don't quite get the turn 1 kill, but this thing doesn't attack on turn 1, which is a big mistake. Because you're not going to get a turn 2. I just get multiple copies of this, which is fun. Goodbye. Yeah, we'll take Gamble and then upgrade it, I think. We don't need add up, we don't need any of that. That's okay, but I don't like it more than I like what we have. Gamble plus, and then cut nothing still. Feels wrong. But I think we may just not cut anything still. Because I don't really want to cut any mana cards, and I want to have as many of those draw options as possible. Yeah, we'll start here. And this is one of those fights that could go very, very poorly, depending on whether... If we can kill at least one of them this turn, we'll be fine. But if we can't, we're in trouble. Alright, we'll draw into a stab. Should have done this already. Alright, we want to get into the other stance for so we can get critical. Because now we have a very, very high critical chance, which is very good. Oh, this is the card I meant to upgrade. I just forgot. Oh, I should have sequenced differently. It's fine. So this is where the Shifting Feather comes in. Just like, don't care. Thank you for playing. I hope you enjoyed your one hit, because you are not getting another one. Yeah, we've gotten pretty lucky overall, I would say, this run. Hungry Focus I like a decent amount, just because it's more damage. It's not much damage, but it's more damage. Mana Ritual. And, yeah, here, I think. Leave us with the option of where we want to go next. I think there's a decent chance we end up taking like 3 or 4 turns against Maw, but we'll see. These guys are going to be jerks. I may end up deliberately taking extra turns here. All right, I like that we were able to kill them. See what we get out of this. So this will result in us getting attacked, but I think that's worth it. Because we get to evade. Oh, we triggered fatigue twice. I wasn't thinking about that. That's fine. Let's accelerate. Okay. So we need to kill you. And then just, we're so close. So if we drew exactly, we'd have to draw a lot of mana. I don't think that this is a feasible. Let's see what happens. Oh, we really can't afford to get arcaned while we have the Doom on us. Because we need to actually take a turn here. I can actually do this and guarantee to get the Heat Blast. Hunter's Focus is great. Sure, why not? And then, yeah, we will go here. This one could also be a pain in the butt. Yeah, because especially they've decided they are out for blood, which they do sometimes. Let's pitch one of those. Oh, I totally wasted that Cryptic Ritual because things were changing colors and I didn't realize that they had. Anyway. Thank you. Let's get Mighty. Let's get Critical. Okay. Yeah. Man, it's a bit of an issue. But seems like a good place to end the turn. We take some damage, but it's fine. Yeah. The Area 3 enemies do just have enough health that we can't consistently batter through them the way we want to. Let's see what we get. Okay. I'm deciding if I have to use this, because I don't want to, but I might need to. Yeah, I think I have to. And we did not get the mana that I really wanted. Go for Battle Foster, see what we get. Or see what, because I wasn't sure where we were at on fatigue, so yeah, we are going to take a lot more damage. That's fine. We may need to cut some of the card draw, actually. The spell scry may also actually be not necessary anymore, which feels weird. Hunt, because I like having more critical access. Let's rest, because if this ends up being a CPU, we will probably need the rest. We probably should cut stuff. I just have to decide what we're cutting. I said that we might cut a spell scry, but that also feels wrong. Maybe we're just gonna roll. It'll be fine. This could be better than that, but it actually doesn't matter with the shock that we're taking. Shocking Scepter actually does seem better than Greatsword, though. Let's see what we get here. It is not CPU. Okay, so we are good to go for Maw. Let's just take some temporary buffs. Take some max mana. Shouldn't matter, but I'm too lazy to think about things to remove. I don't think there's any more items I would take over the ones we have. But that's a lie. If I could find more card draw trinkets, I would probably take those. The other nice thing is, like, if Maw takes multiple turns and sets up like that gives us shadow ray and whatever, that's totally cool with us. This is very bad for us because we don't actually want that fatigue, because the fatigue threshold will very, very easily outstrip the spell cost discount because of how fatigue compounds. And also our spell base cost is 0, so, you know, there's that. Okay. I'm not going to try and get fancy with this. I'm just going to go ahead and accelerate. Oh, I should have. It's fine. Okay. I think we're just going to accept that this turn is pretty bad and just plan on getting rolling next turn. Being weak is annoying, but we have it counteracted by our mighty. And we're critical, which I had forgotten about. Okay, we can start with a spell. Alright, more powerful is great. More critical to match all of the mighty that we have is nice. Sure, we'll heal back everything we have. Hey, cool, we found Gamble. So as long as we play that, we are in business. As far as not being doomed goes. Yeah, it's going to take us like 3 turns here. We're still holding that, so I'm okay with doing this. Right, we didn't find any mana, but we did. Or we found 1 mana, which it was enough. Okay, now we take some damage. But we don't care that much. Alright, we get all of this, which is nice. We have to stab first. Get our stab back. Stab again. Get our stab back. Stab again. Get our stab back. And stab again. So yeah, that was a fairly successful run overall. It was very short as far as my runs go, although a lot of that was that we took a whole bunch of events. It wasn't the safest run, and I don't know that we had pretty good luck on items, so I don't know that there's any way we could have made it safer. But I don't think we were in danger of really losing at any point. We just took some big hits, and we did have we only used 1 rest before the end boss, and that was just to prep in case we ended up fighting CBU. And then aside from that, we were only down a relatively small amount of health by the time we hit the end. Again, part of that, we did get very lucky on upgrades. You'll notice we had 1, 2, 3, 4, sorry, I can't count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, which is normally you are guaranteed 5. So I got 7 bonus upgrades, which is kind of ridiculous, but I don't think we needed all of them. The training rituals obviously did great work. Jolt very much worked as a payoff. Overall, I was happy with this. I don't know that it was better than just running pure Jolt, like just ignoring the increasing stab. I'm not sure how much the increasing stab added to the deck. But I had fun. So I hope you guys enjoyed that one. And I will see you guys for whatever my next run ends up being. Until next time, toodles.